What do you think about baseball?
Uh,
Doesn't matter because the House Husbands
just-
podcast
it always knocks it out of the park. That's right.
So here's a hypothetical
All right.
soft pitch. Okay,
Soft pitch.
Soft pitch for a bit.
All right, underhand pitch.
Not even underhand, just like a push.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a shot put
Yeah.
pitch.
So the world's worst beekeeper. What does that look like? What is there bees everywhere? He's just like, I don't know what's going on.
I'm just trying to keep these guys.
There's just too many bees.
No, I think the world's worst beekeeper would have he'd have a whole thing and he'd pull up, this is my hive, and there's no bees there. There's just.
I bet he's all decked out in the thing
painted,
too.
Yeah, and he's just painted it with honey. He's like, yeah, I keep putting honey on here, but no bees are coming.
I want the world's worst beekeeper to live in a place where there's no bees.
He's
It's the Sahara Desert or something. And he's just he's wearing the full suit.
Yeah.
And he's got the little cage. I'm just looking for bees over here, just collecting them.
So yeah, I find it would either be one that has no bees but is trying and then can't get them, or one without the proper equipment and there's just beehives everywhere, and they're constantly getting stung.
It's the panic for me. It's just
And
the
I
guy.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And I think the best part too would be if they were allergic to bees
Oh.
and they had to epinephrine.
They had little EpiPens
constantly.
Let's say they had a belt one of those
A Batman belt.
across their chest of tons of EpiPens because they get stung multiple times a day, right?
Multiple times
Man,
a day.
I've seen people pull out hives from places and they just scoop the bees up with their hands, bare hands.
Yeah, and then they eat it.
I've never seen videos like that.
I've seen it.
That's messed up.
I've seen it.
Eating bees?
If I were a beekeeper, I would release bees into your home.
Into
your bedroom.
What I would do is I'd go right to your ventilation shaft, and then I would put them up against the vent, and then I'd let them fly free.
If I were a beekeeper, I would collect all the ants I could, and then I'd put them in your pants.
Ants?
Yeah, and then there'd be ants in your pants.
If I was a beekeeper, I would set your pants on fire so I could call you a liar pants on fire.
What if I didn't lie?
And even though I'm a beekeeper, it doesn't have anything to do with this anymore. It's just so your pants are on fire.
Yeah, well, if I were a beekeeper, I would purchase the largest AK-47 that I could purchase, and I would fill it with bees. I would shoot you with the bees. Right, stinger first.
Instead of a pea shooter, it's a bee shooter.
If I were a beekeeper, I'd get one of those blow dart things, and then I'd take a bee, and I'd do that to you.
No, that's good.
In class.
I'd
sit in the back of class.
What if I was allergic to bees?
I would do it more.
You'd do
because I need you to build up a tolerance.
I had a thing too about since we're doing kind of a world's worst-esque type idea, the world's worst hunter. And it's just this skeleton because he never ate. He's just starved to death
in a deer blind.
It's just.
I think it could also be the thing of he's in full camo, but he's at a Sears. You know what I mean? He's I can't find any deers around.
He's looking around in a suburb for meat.
Yeah, he's
I can't fish. He's walking around with this homemade fishing pole, and it's he's living in
and he's 12 kilometers away from water on any point. 1,200. The best thing would be interviewing the neighbor who's sipping their tea or their coffee, and they're oh, there's Judd again.
I like that you named him Judd.
Trying to find a turkey.
Judd.
Ugh.
Judd head.
That's awful. And you know what? I feel like the world's worst hunter would probably use a terrible weapon. They'd be using a water gun.
That's funny. They walk around expecting to kill or to catch things with a water
Hunters
gun.
kill things. They don't catch things.
Yeah, so the hunter comes in he brings a gun, but it's it's just bubbles.
So are all people named Hunter named after the hobby
or the hobby? I guess. I think that.
Is that what it is? Because
the last name Hunter was
golfer?
if your family was hunters, right?
Like hunter gatherers.
Like the last name Cook. It's
they were cooks.
They were
probably,
cooks.
Yeah. Smith.
Likely.
You were probably a blacksmith.
You were probably a blacksmith, right?
Right.
But the first name Hunter. What if you named your kid Hunter Hunter?
There's an anime show called that.
Is there really?
Yeah. Oh. It's a bunch of anime kids, and they run around and they do stuff.
Do they hunt?
Well, only Hunter.
Well, that's lame.
They only hunt
Hunter.
I'm not very well versed with the show. I just know that it's a show that's been on since like the 90s. There's been a couple iterations, as some Americans would say, even though it's iterations.
Iterations.
But like, why isn't there golfer? You know, why isn't there financier? You know, why isn't there insurance?
Anthony Insurance.
Yeah.
That's your last name.
Hey guys, my name is Philip Car Manufacturer. my name is Philip Auto Repairman.
If we chose, that would be hilarious to match our profession.
Yeah.
Philip the Car Man.
Yeah. And here we go. This is
Philip, manager at Walmart.
This is Angela, accountant.
Man,
like the show.
Like the show. Out like a light. Put on the light switch. The light turns on. On like a brain. The brain wave turns on the pod.
Yeah.
The podcast.
The show.
Podcast. House Husbands, the show.
The show.
Listen to the show.
Rate
Thanks
the show.
For listening to the show.
Rate the show.
Rate it.